everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Chelsea, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorites. It's called Baked Tortellini, and you're going to need a few things, not a whole lot, and honestly this is easy to put together, and if you serve it to company they're going to think you slaved over this dish. So it's a true Italian dish using tortellini pasta. And you can actually buy this. It's in the refrigerated section of your grocery store. I actually picked this up at Costco. It comes in a double pack because you're going to need a pound of tortellini. And each pack is 1.5 pounds. So I just took some out and threw it back in my freezer. So you can freeze this. To cook this pasta is so easy. You just boil some water, pot of water, and put the tortellini in once it starts boiling, and it only takes 3 minutes. And you can't mess up because it all floats to the top when it's done. So it's so easy. This is a foolproof recipe. First thing you'll need is an 8x8 pan, a baking dish. And I'm going to go ahead and coat it with my chosen avocado spray. You can use olive oil as well. But this is just so convenient, and the avocado does not affect the flavor of anything. And now we're going to start putting this together. So in this bowl I have 1/3 cup, well actually 3 ounces, I went a little bit over, so 3 ounces of cream cheese. You can use mascarpone as well, but cream cheese works great, and I happen to have that. And then you're going to use your favorite marinara sauce. You may make yours at home. I always default to Rao's if I don't have any homemade, and Rao's just has a great flavor. So we're going to do 2 cups of this into this mixing bowl. And then you're going to add some herbs. I actually had fresh thyme. I'm just going to use all of the shawl because there's so little left. There you go. So I got some fresh thyme, just about 2 teaspoons or less. Thyme's pretty strong, so you want to keep that in mind. And man, I went outside to cut some fresh parsley, and it's dead. It has just been too hot for parsley here. So luckily I had some dried flakes. And so instead of using 1/4 cup, I'm going to use 1/8 because the dried are stronger. So you don't need as much. Now if y'all will hang on for a second, I'm going to actually mix this up with an electric mixer, and you don't want to see or hear that. So I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. So this is what your sauce looks like. I mixed it up and of course managed to get sauce all over myself. But hey, that's part of cooking. So you just pour it in your prepared baking pan dish. All right. And it's okay if the cream cheese is a little bit chunky. That's not going to matter. It'll absolutely melt while you're baking. So here's your lovely marinara sauce, and we're going to go ahead and add the cooked tortellini. So I'll just put that in, and then I'm going to give it a stir to make sure that all the pasta is coated with marinara sauce. And this is great for people that don't eat meat. You know, if you've got somebody coming over that doesn't eat meat, the tortellini is actually stuffed with cheese. So it's a very, very cheesy dish. But most people absolutely love it. All right, that looks pretty good. And now we're going to add more cheese, believe it or not. So I've got a little bit of Parma. Well, I've got a lot of Parma. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm only going to just cover the top. Remember, Parma adds saltiness to your dish, so you don't want to overdo it. And then I'm going to add the magic. This is smoked Gouda. Very flavorful, and it just adds so much to this dish. You can actually grate it like this and add it, or you can cut it into slices and just lay them on the top. And just let it melt. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes, and then we'll take it out. You know it's done when that top is kind of bubbly and melted. So that's what it looks like going in, and I will show you as soon as we take it out. I can hardly wait for you to try this baked tortellini recipe and serve it to your family. So it's fresh out of the oven. I want to show you what it looks like. So Mr. Cameraman, if you can pan down here. And this is very hot, so I'm actually going to cut into this. And I like to serve it in a bowl because it's a little bit messy. And then I want to show you what it looks like. Oops. All right, there you go. And it is delicious. You can serve it with a salad, side of broccoli, avocado, something green, and enjoy. Please subscribe and share this recipe with others. It is so easy and just so good. And I appreciate all of your support. I'll see you soon.